Hey y'all, welcome back to my channel. You see that title, so let's just go ahead and get into today's video. So I wanted to talk about Miss Wineglass and Chill, aka Miss Pity. I'm honestly so sick of the same sympathy song that she's singing. Nowadays, all of her content has homeless in the title, and I feel like it's a slap in the face to the true homeless people. You know, the ones that we pass on our way to our apartments and houses, the ones that have to beg for survival, the ones that have to visit churches to eat, the ones that have to keep warm by wearing other people's used and donated clothing, the ones that have to try to seek shelter during storms and very hot weather. You know, the true homeless people. This whole homeless act that she's pulling is annoying as fuck, and I just had to call her out. Like, you're doing too much. And correct me if I'm wrong, wasn't her and Bae just bragging about how much money they had?
I don't want to be living on no car. Man, a hotel is expensive. $84 a night. We don't have that type of cash. I never said nothing to my fans to ever send me money. I'm not trying to give nobody sympathy of what's going on in reality and real life here in my house. I don't want no money. I don't want nothing. I took all my stuff off.
Shit, I got money I can play around with in the damn pool right there. But
What they say?
And honestly, because she spent so long talking about other people and her reactions, now it's eating her ass up. Remember not too long ago, she said she couldn't relate to Keisha Kaylee because she know where her bae is at. So it's like up until even, a couple weeks ago, maybe a month or two ago, you were still running your mouth, throwing little shots out there. But now you want everybody to have so much sympathy for you.
I already knew Liv was on some snaky stuff. And I said it in my videos before. Keisha's situation, I just can't understand it. I will never understand it because I never went through nothing like that. I cannot relate to Keisha at all. Y'all can say whatever y'all want to say about him. He's honest. He's genuine. He's at home. I know where my bae at. I don't. uh, Keisha, man, is not staying at home. He's having babies on her. Doing all types of stuff.
And speaking of Bae, where is he? And why does it look like you're handling everything in your household alone? Now, I understand being independent in a relationship, but we barely see him do anything. The only thing that I see him do is sit on the computer, or I hear him ready to clap back at females when you go live. You can guarantee that his ass is going to be there on the sidelines, ready to drag a female, but where was he when you was cleaning? Why couldn't he drag that mop across that damn floor and help you clean up? Like he does bare minimum. And I feel empathy for her because there's many women in her shoes that's taking care of kids and a man. But it's like she expects people to feel bad and cash app her a few dollars. Then she's talking about setting up a P.O. box so people can send her paper plates and stuff. And I'm just like, girl, if you want people to send you money for paper plates and things like that, then you really just down bad. And she's constantly saying, well, I don't want you guys to do too much. I feel like it's my responsibility to get my kids, the higher price items. Not too long ago, you and your man was talking about y'all had enough money to fill up a pool. So why can't you go buy paper plates? I don't understand. Like, I don't get it. And then she made a video about her credit being poor, so she wasn't able to move in certain places, like they keep denying her. But I'm like, isn't she married? Correct me if I'm wrong, because I don't know, but I was under the impression that she was married. So I'm like, why he can't just use his credit to get into the apartment? Or even if you guys were dating, why can't he use his credit to get his kids an apartment? I don't understand that. It's like y'all doing all this bragging, but y'all haven't taken care of y'all credit. Y'all waited until y'all kids was about to be put out to want to work on y'all credit. Like, that's just moving backwards. And honestly, this wouldn't even be a problem for people if you weren't on this platform before, dragging other content creators for their own life choices. Now it's biting you in your ass. I'm hoping for the sake of the babies that she could find stable housing. But the pity party is just cringy. It's like every single video she's uploading now she's crying. But that's something that a lot of content creators do now. They get online, they cry, they let everybody know like, oh my God, I'm suffering, I'm going through something, because they know like a lot of people have good hearts and they're like, listen, once there's kids involved, they're like, all right, listen, I want to help. What's your Cash App? What's your this? What's your that? What's your P.O. box? I'll send you something. I think it's pretty corny because you were sitting here talking about Jacksons of Atlanta for doing it. And then I want to talk about her baby that is often crying. I understand you want to connect with people, but like there's so many videos that I see of him just crying, and it seems as if he's been crying for so long. It's like, especially if your baby is sick, because a lot of the times he's sick. It's been plenty of videos that I watched and plenty of reels that I watched, and she said that her baby is sick and not doing well. So it's like, ask that man to hold the baby while you get your content out, whatever the case may be. But just having him lay on the floor, or just being his bouncer, just crying, 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 and his nose is running, you could tell that he's stuffy. He needs attention and care. That's why babies cry. Something is going on, whether they're anxious, whether they're upset, whether they're scared, whatever. We're here to provide that comfort and to take care of whatever issues they have. I personally do not believe you can spoil a baby. A lot of people say, oh, put that baby down, you're gonna spoil that baby. First of all, this is what you're supposed to do. When you have a kid, you nurture them. You take care of them, especially for the first 6 months. Now, I understand if you need a moment, because postpartum is real and stuff like that. But like I said, you have a man that stays there. So it's like you shouldn't be too stressed out because you have somebody. Like from the outside looking in, it looks like you're a single parent in a relationship. Now that's just crazy. And I feel like this is why a lot of the times she feels the need to justify, oh, well, Bae does this, Bae does that. She'll, record him doing something for like 2-3 seconds to make it seem like he's doing something around the house. And it's like, girl, you can't fool us. We see it. You're the one busting your ass while he sits on his. Like her man needs to pitch in, log off the computer, and be a partner. And then I don't know if y'all heard about the fact that he's supposed to be living with his mama while she and the kids go to a shelter. But I'm like, I thought they were married. So, isn't that fraud or something? Lying, deceiving? I don't know. Because she's saying she's trying to get into some program or something like that to get some benefits. But I'm just like, if y'all married, don't y'all have to account for everyone in the household? I don't know. Comment down below, let me know. But that's just what I'm thinking about. But it's just like, it's crazy how this man will run to his mom's house, be so quick to go sit on his butt. And it's just like, I'm seeing you get your kids ready for school every day, traveling back and forth to do this, do that. Even when it comes to Walmart runs, I only saw you doing it. When y'all needed something for that house, it was you going to do it. So it just seems like, if anything, you're the man of the house. And I think this is why a lot of people have stuff to say. Like I said, I see that she's working hard and trying to do her best for her kids. So kudos to her. I hope everything works out. But she needs to stop this homeless narrative. You have a key to a door at this moment. So stop saying that you are homeless. You're not. But I don't know. You guys comment down below. Let me know how you feel about this situation. What have you been thinking while watching her videos? Let's talk about it. And I'm going to catch you guys in the next one.